Okay, orange is down. Let's peel this back and see what it looks like. It probably is going to look kind of funny because there's still a lot of frisk down and a lot of overspray that will be kind of cleaned up. But let's have a look. So one of the things that I'm going to have to figure out, what I'm going to do today, is I'm going to figure out how I'm going to blend these colors, because it was all sort of dotted in the original. So I don't know if I can figure out a way to do that with the airbrush, or if I'm just going to hand paint it. I might try masking a section and then doing like some splatter paint kind of stuff with a brush. But that's what I'm going to tinker around with today and try to figure out. But let's talk. Trying to be careful not to peel up areas where I have frisk down, because I still need it in place, at least for now. That looks kind of bad. Actually, it looks fine. I should just leave it like this. I was joking with a friend the other day that if I got this, if this idea just totally goes south and just doesn't work at all, painting the whole playfield white and then doing the artwork on it so it looked like a kid drew the artwork in crayon, so draw the sword but make it look like it was all done in like stick figures in crayon. Let's hope it doesn't come to that. Okay, so the first mistake, when I sprayed my yellow, I misjudged where the red was going to be. So I'm going to have to respray red up here because I oversprayed. I'm going to get a camera and take some close-up pictures so that you guys can see what the hell I'm talking about. Down here looks okay. I think the color is about where I want it. There's a little section here that looks like I misjudged where my yellow was going to be, and I didn't spray quite enough. But I actually think that it's light enough there that I think it will probably be mostly covered when I get in and do my little dots. I think that I can clean that up with just that without having to spray again. So the next step is going to be maybe start on the dots and the blending here between the yellow and the orange, and then hit some red up here again and do my blending with my yellow and orange, because I want to get all of the background done before I add my extra new elements in. So this has to be perfect all along here before I can start any of the fun work. Okay, let's get to work. So off camera, I played around with how I'm going to blend these two colors. I did a little splatter test. I played around with opening up the airbrush really wide with some sort of thicker mixed paint in it, and tried a couple of things like that. And an old trusty brush, a little round brush. So I think I'm just going to paint it. It might seem like it's going to take a lot of work to to go all the way around in here. There's a little bit of stuff going on in the middle here. But I did a little test, about an inch, and it only took me about a minute to cover that inch of blend. The brush will actually give me a little bit more control as well, so that I can sort of manipulate. I have a couple of little oversprays here, and I can kind of manipulate that into it a little bit. So I'm going to grab a tablet, I'm going to bring it over, I'm going to pull up a better resolution, better than this stuff, better resolution picture of the actual background image, and then just brush away, I guess. We'll see. Here we go.
Reaching down through the global wire, we gaze across the digital spires. No hands to hold, but the words transpire, counting friends which we acquire. We make the daily pilgrimage. We read the words and we see the image. Bow our heads as we acknowledge we're building gods out of NICAD voltage. Finding networks for colonization, no desires for tactile sensation, gaining knowledge through instant translation, speaking only in abbreviation. Connected, disconnected, so serene in this quarantine. Connected, disconnected, so serene in this quarantine. They are well known, but all alone. Touch the screen, it's like a dream. Disconnected, so serene in this quarantine. Connected, disconnected, so serene in this quarantine. Extending out our mortality, bound to machines anatomically. We shall make this transcendent